Calgary, the city of dreams. A place where ambition meets opportunity, where nature and urban life blend seamlessly, and every street has a story to tell. Thinking about making a fresh start? Let me tell you why thousands of Canadians are packing up and heading west to Calgary. First off, no provincial sales tax here. That's right. Every purchase is cheaper. No health premiums either. And some of the lowest income taxes in Canada. Add that to average home prices nearly half what you pay. But it's not just about the money. Calgary gives you 300+ days of sunshine a year, the Rocky Mountains just an hour away, and a booming job market across energy, tech, and healthcare. It's a city that's young, growing fast, and still affordable, something that's getting harder to find anywhere else in Canada. So if you're tired of paying more for less, stick around. I'm breaking down exactly why Calgary might be your next home. Let's talk numbers, because this is where Calgary really pulls ahead. Alberta has no provincial sales tax, that's 5 to 13%. You're saving on literally everything you buy. Compared to Ontario or BC, there's no health premium either, unlike what you'd pay in BC. And Alberta's income tax rates are some of the lowest in the country, especially once you're earning a solid salary. Now let's talk housing. The average home in Calgary sits around $550,000 to $600,000. In Toronto or Vancouver, you're looking at over $1 million for the same thing. That's not a small difference. That's the difference between owning a home in your 30s versus renting forever. Now let's talk jobs. Because a move only works if you can actually build a career here. Calgary's economy isn't just oil and gas anymore. Yes, energy is still huge, but the city has been actively growing its tech sector. Healthcare, logistics, and financial services too. Companies are opening offices here. Calgary's job market is genuinely one of the more open ones in the country right now. It's not guaranteed. You still need a plan, but the opportunity is real. Moreover, Calgary used to be known as one thing: oil and gas. Cowboy hats, pump jacks, the stampede. But right now, this city is quietly becoming one of the most interesting investment stories in Canada. A $13 billion tech mega project, a fast-growing startup scene, and a logistics sector that's reinventing itself. In the next few minutes, I'll walk you through exactly what's landing in Calgary right now, who's behind it, and why it matters for the people who live and work here. Meta $13 billion project. In July 2026, Meta confirmed plans to build its first-ever Canadian data center. The site is in Sturgeon County, about 35 kilometers north of Edmonton, though the announcement was made at a press conference in Calgary alongside Premier Danielle Smith. Key numbers are over 13 billion Canadian dollars invested, about $9 billion US. A 1 gigawatt AI data center, expandable to 1.8 gigawatts, and more than 30,000 jobs. Construction jobs, 300. Permanent operational roles, a $250 million a year back to Alberta via taxes, royalties, fees, a $60 million for local roads and water infrastructure. Alberta requires large data centers to bring their own power, so Meta is funding new generation and grid infrastructure alongside a separate $4.6 billion natural gas power project. The province claims this could actually lower transmission costs for regular Albertans, calling for stronger safeguards before more mega data centers get approved. In addition to it, the broader tech scene in Calgary is rocking. A $341 million in VC investment across 43 deals in 2025. A tech ecosystem grew nearly 30% in 2025. Are over 1,000 tech companies, 585 plus active startups. Our ecosystem value around $6.7 billion. Notable names: Eva Technologies, Geothermal; Neo Financial, FinTech; Orpix Medical Technologies, Health Tech; and Cashew, an AI market research startup that won Best Enterprise Company at TechCrunch Disrupt 2025. And last, logistics gets an upgrade. In March 2026, the Opportunity Calgary Investment Fund and the Alberta government committed up to $4.15 million to launch the Alberta Logistics Centre of Excellence at Mount Royal University. with an added $1.5 million from Prairie's Economic Development Canada. Over 4 years, it's expected to train 150 people, create 80 high-skilled jobs, and support 75 Calgary area companies. Alberta's transportation and logistics sector contributed $22.5 billion to GDP in 2024 and employs 178,000 plus people. Now the catch. Now, I'm not going to sit here and pretend it's all perfect, because it's not. And you deserve the real picture. Winters are long, and if you've never dealt with minus 20 degrees, that's a real adjustment. Calgary is also landlocked, no ocean, no coastline. So if that's a deal breaker for you, keep that in mind. For housing, decide whether you're renting first to get a feel for neighborhoods, or buying right away. A lot of people rent for the first 6 months just to figure out where they actually want to live. And if you're job hunting, start applying before you move if you can. Even a few interviews lined up makes the transition so much smoother. So, lower taxes, cheaper housing, mountains in your backyard, and a job market that's actually growing. Calgary isn't perfect, but for a lot of Canadians, it's one of the smartest moves you can make right now. If this video helped you, drop a comment and let me know which province you're moving from. I read every single one. And if you want more content like this, hit subscribe, because I'm just getting started.